guys, it's Tracy here, aka Nana Tazzy. I thought I'd check in with you. I've been rearranging my art room yet again, but instead of just moving everything all around, I've gone through every single box and tried to put like items together or stuff to make altered books together and junk journal stuff together, and it has been absolutely insane. I have so much stuff, like junky type repurposed stuff, that yeah, I'm banning myself from collecting anything else until I use all that stuff. So the next several projects are going to be ways to start using that up, and I will share those, and we'll just hang out and do art probably. Anywho, today I wanted to update you on Little Dude's journal. This thing is an altered composition notebook, and let's see, I think the last time I showed you this was in the what was on my table request video. Oh no, I have ribbon peeling. Okay, yeah, we were staining, spray staining papers and stuff with DIY alcohol inks and the Tim Holtz Distress stains, of which I have 2. But this is where we're at. The only thing I have left to do is embellish the cover and work out what kind of tie closure I want to do, because it's already massive from adding all those papers in. So yeah, it's going to need some kind of assistance to stay closed. But I wrapped it in Avengers birthday wrapping paper stuff that the mister had got on a Father's Day gift. But I wanted to try something different this time and do, like, make it crinkly, since sometimes I get a wrinkle or something in it anyway, and 1 or 2 just bugs the crap out of me. So I thought I'd try a whole different thing. So I textured that, wrinkled it all up. It's not quite as textury as I'd hoped, but I think that was the wrapping paper. It was a real thick wrapping paper. So yeah, I'll work on that some more, but it does have lovely veins and texture going on. I also found, and I couldn't help myself, it's more of a test thing, and I'm sure it's not going to help with the light, but Mod Podge, I knew they did a glitter one, but they do, what is it? Extreme glitter. How stinking cool is that? But this is one coat. This is the first thing I've tested it on, and it's not sticky or anything, and that is just one coat. So yeah, I know I'm gonna have to play with it. I want to see what it does, like in collage with tissue paper and stuff. I imagine that's pretty fun. But whole bunch of videos coming up with projects to do. But let's get through. This part is all pretty standard. If you've seen any of the other journals that I've made, whether they're the altered books or the actual handmade, hand-stitched journals, the setups are about the same. The difference on this one though is I did tape in all these fold-outs, which yeah, instantly, and I didn't do every page, but it instantly fattened up that book pretty nice. I also discovered on this one, normally I stick the journaling cards when I do the pockets out of an envelope. Normally I stick that down and then, you know, make a flap thing or fold out or whatever. This time I realized it makes its own tag spot, tuck spot thing. Like, duh, but whatever. So I'll be doing a lot more of those, because all you need to do is embellish it, and if I thought about it ahead of time I would have inked that up, which I might still do, but we'll see. I'm about over it with this book, honestly. Don't mind the Misfits stickers. Those are for Lowen's mom, who loves the Misfits. Okay, so we've got washi everywhere. Stains, washi, stickers, ribbon. Fold outs, more fold outs, washi. I made these little banners, ran them through the sticker machine just to stick them down. I didn't want too much more. Man, I cannot think today. Moving pieces. I was going to make them into the paper clips and stuff, but there's so many pieces in this, it's ridiculous. And look at this. If this was not journal, I would turn that into gorillas or something. Look at that. They're facing each other. Oh my goodness, I should not sit up till 5 or 6 in the morning every day. It is starting to catch up with me. Okay, that's not cool. Got fuzzies in my tape. I tried a double fold out on this one. I don't know that I like it. I don't know. You see these pages that turn out all like not as awesome or beautiful as others? Yeah, just use those as your tuck spot pages, or you could doodle on them and just turn them into backgrounds. I found that adding, you know, they look pretty boring, and then I just started adding just little chunks of washi everywhere, and it really made a huge difference. Okay, let me go back to this one. Oh, that one I did as the pocket as a, or envelope as a tuck spot. On these tuck spots, after I'd gone through and done the prettier pages, I realized these are plain. These are mostly all white, unless they've got some drips from the previous page. So what I did was ran back through with more washi, and you'll see little bits like tying those in as we go. But yeah, I go forwards and then I come back through backwards and just add little bits here and there. I don't do like one page and then the next page. And I wasn't going to do something on every page because I thought that might be too much, but somehow almost every page has something on it. This one's crazy busy. Let's see. I've got note cards, or note paper, journal card. I stamped most of these pockets, or envelope pockets too. That one's Humpty Dumpty. And I did, this one's a peekaboo card, which I didn't know what to do with, so I just turned it into a little lattice work pocket. Oh, that one says The Story of Us. Now I keep thinking I'm going to go back through and stain or ink the edges, but on this journal I don't think that I am. I really need to get this one sent out. It's so overdue now, it's ridiculous. The other part of that is the second part of this particular gift. Took me a little while, and I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah, Batman, washi, and, you know, a little baby handprint, glittery handprint. There's our doily smuts page. Some of these are just cut up cardstock paper. I didn't do anything on the back. Some of them are stamped and I did the edges, and some I am just leaving plain just for interest. And I found, look how cute these are. These are the balloon animals. How fun is that? A little bit of washi and a couple stickers and you're good to go. Or just stickers, doesn't really matter. Actually, let me put that one there. There we go. Okay. Birthday wishes. Little things that tie it to the rest of the book. These ones I just got done, so my hands are all messed up here. But yeah, I just stamped some story time stuff. Some of them have monsters. Let me see if I can find those because they really are cute. It's funny, it doesn't matter how many times you go back through this book, you know that there's stuff in there you're looking for, but you can't find it when you want to. So, banners, ribbon, balloon animals of adorableness. This one flips out, and extra washi. Double check our washi sticking down. This one I made a funky little thing here, and I'm thinking about setting something in there. I don't know. But yeah, oh wait. Those are just stuck on with washi. Got note journal cards stamped on there, chuck some washi on it. This one really is the easiest way I know how to alter a book. It's time consuming. I usually work on this some, set it aside, do something else. Because by the time I'm done with one of these books, I'm so over it, it's ridiculous. Yeah, double check when you go through that your washi is in fact stuck down. More washi. See the balloon animals. Look how cute that is. It's a unicorn. That is hilarious. And pages that look just not near as pretty as everything else, doesn't matter. This is what gives us our junk journal feel without making an actual junk journal. Okay? And this helps, at least for my personal use ones. If it gets messed up, it doesn't matter. It just adds to the thing. I'm not afraid to use books that have pages that aren't as precious as other pages. That's why we do this. And see, like this, it's not perfect. We don't want it perfect. We want something we can use and get grungy and will be filled with amazingness by the time it's done. Look at that. He looks like a puppy or a baby wolf maybe, howling at the moon. See his ear, head, tail, hind quarters, leg. No, just me? I don't know. I see so much stuff in these things. I do the same thing with the linoleum. I can't not see things. It's weird. See, look, there's a weird funky bunny. Chubby bunny. Smiley face. Okay. More flip outs. And another one of these jobbies. This really, I'm going to do this again and again and again. I love this. That is just genius. Excuse me. We've got forest, or not forest fires. We've got fires in 4 states, or in the 4 corners here. And every summer there's Arizona, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico. There's fires all around, but all that smoke blows in and sits in this bowl that we're in here. And I generally don't have allergies like other people, but it affects me a lot more than I would like. Okay, what's going on there? Oh, a little excess glue. Be careful when you're gluing. I am happy about glue. So yeah, sneezing and throat tickle type stuff, and just, I don't know what is actually burning, but yeah, it stings. It's very irritating. I think these are my favorite pages. These colors are gorgeous, and it feels amazing. And it sounds so good. Coloring in page. I don't really do much under that. That's okay. I figure Lowen's mama will fill this in and make it fabulous, and there should be enough room for her to really, you know, just run with it. Oh, he was born in the state of Colorado, so this is actually glued as a pocket. This side's glued down, but this one's a pocket. And then I just chucked washi on because it looked weird just sitting there. I did not do anything with these cardstock note cards. I figured she could doodle on them or some such as she goes. Okay. There's my monsters. Look at these little guys. I like to stamp half on, like 2 cards, and so you get half and half. But yeah, it's monsters. The backs are plain. I'm not staining or dyeing them. Hang on, somebody is at my door. Okay, back again. It was the mail lady. Apparently had a brain fart and didn't put a stamp on a letter that's got to go out today. So she was sweet enough to knock on the door and let me know. So all fixed. Okay, so we did monsters, and it's a little tuck spot, and I like to put Heidi things, hide things underneath, and little surprise type thingies, and that way if that comes out, there's still something there. Oh no, what's going on there? Ah, extra stickums. Extra stickums. That came off of one of those. Okay. But yeah, this is basically our altered composition notebook for Lowen. So, a junk journal for little dudes. I've done these for the bigger dudes with, you know, less cutesy shit in it. But double check your tape and your stickers. I also thought about going back through and doing, not on every page, but like the map, the dotted lines for the maps, like all throughout as borders and stuff on pages that don't really have much. Well, that one does. Just to keep with that pirate map theme. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to. I think it really did fill up pretty quick and is quite busy. So yeah, I might keep that in mind for the next one though. So that is pretty much the whole book. Everything's about the same thereafter, but that's how our spray pages come out. Add a little bit of washi tape, or you could doodle, do borders, stamp, whatever it is your thing is. But this is really, really an easy way to get into starting junk journaling. They're just cardstock that I cut into chunks here. Stamp them, color them, paint them, whatever your thing is, do that. Oh, if you saw in my previous video on Baby Alora's junk journal, I made a bunch of these envelopes and added tuck spots, and this is its own pocket now. Make sure you're... God, this book is wide. Now it's a tight squeeze, but you could set something cutesy in here. Just as a memory keeper type thing, but I'll let Shelley put something in there. So we got a pocket there, and then I used the back of the envelope. I just glued right along here, and we're using that as a tuck spot. See? Fabulous! You take your pages you don't like so much, set a pocket or belly band or something, and then fill it with pretty stuff. See? Done. Walk away. And if you get one of these, somebody makes you one. Okay, we gotta trim that. That's not cool. Not cool, ribbon. Alright. That's not gonna do. Man, I have got to get some better craft scissors. These poor things have been through hell. To clean them again, see if that helps. Okay, I have no idea where I was going with that. Oh, if somebody makes one of these for you, or you make one for yourself, which I highly recommend, it's just way too much fun. You can use this as an art journal, and I'll be making myself another one because there's something about this that just makes instant backgrounds. It's a lot less it's easy to get started without that fear of, oh, there's a whole page to fill in, I don't know what to do, where to start. Just go through and make a whole bunch of backgrounds. And then it doesn't matter, because you can paint completely over this and not see any of it. It doesn't matter. You can incorporate it in collage and whatever, but we'll play with one of those as well. I have so many journals I need to do. I want to get better at faces, like not photorealistic, but my whimsical faces. So I got to make a journal just for that. I want to make a project book for collage, because I love collage. Well, actually I don't love collage, that's not true. I love to do it the way Tamara Laporte teaches us how to do it. Actually, I just got done with one of her lessons. Hang on. Oh, excuse me. Okay, this is the albatross, and that lesson was this one. This is The Little Mermaid. Obviously not the Disney version, but closer to the real one. It's a reworking they're in. And this one you can't see. I got way over zealous with layering. But there's collage, and then you do color and collage and color until you just build an epic background, which I still haven't trimmed. But yeah, that's, I don't know if you can see. No, probably not. Here, there's music paper and stuff. But yeah, I want to make a journal just for this type of thing. But we'll see. But I want to practice the faces. Do that in a book all of its own, and then building backgrounds, layering, that kind of thing. If you need a cute idea, I should actually go back and do a little doodle. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's doodle. Of which I'm not the most patient person at. Hang on. I repurposed my Keurig underdrawer that holds the little K-cups, because I'm not using my Keurig anymore. And now it's my pen holder, ruler holder, sandpaper holder. It's got little jar full of sequin things, which I glued some on the top so I know what's in there. So far it's working well. Alright, on this one, well, I don't know if you can see that. Maybe. I wonder if we do it with a pen or something fancier. No, I think a pen should do. A pen should do. Let's take our altered book here that we're working on. Okay, on this one I'm just going to go like so, and like so, and then I'm going to do, oh, those are way too big. Okay, this is not the best pen to use apparently. Oh, I'm standing is the issue. I don't usually stand when I do these. Okay, that is just not cool. Alright, so I'm going to have to go back and sit down and actually take my time and doodle. But that's what we'll do. Just little doodles. Little doodles. This dude needs... No, he needs this way. Do double doodles. Double doodles. Oh, that one was crap. Okay, triple doodles. And then I think we're going to just build that in there with some circles. And you guys are probably bored out of your minds, so I apologize for that. We'll do a different hangout video. Little doodles. Oh, we missed one. Look. Okay. Alright, I feel better now. It doesn't take a lot to add personality to these books, but it does take a lot of time. Okay, so yeah, I think that's just about everything that's in here. As far as flip-throughs go. But I wanted to show you, this is just one of so many ways that you can make a journal, or a junk journal, or an art journal, or whatever you want to do with it, I guess. It's fun. I do want to show you these. I got these, this pack at the thrift store. It's got a bunch of envelopes with it, right? But the part that makes this just amazing, this book, this kit, it's Letters to Your Child. This kit is made for military families more than anything. So you can write a letter. These are made to tear out. You can write a letter to your kid. You can number the letters. There's postcards, activities. You send stuff back and forth. You know, draw a picture of your favorite place here. This is adorable. This whole premise. If you've got a loved one deployed and you're having a hard time, your kids are having a hard time, see if you can't track this down. I don't see. This is from 1999. That's when this one was done, and I got it at the thrift store. So I don't know who even actually does it. CBC Incorporated, which tells us pretty much nothing. Okay. Oh, they redid the front cover because that says 2010 edition. Channing Betty Company, One Company Place. That's their thing. Oh, Channing-bete.com. It's item number PS96761. So yeah, we might have to look at that, check that out. But I thought this idea was just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, I thought I would add that in here for them being Navy personnel and whatever. Wow, my hands are inky. Inky. Okay, so, the longest, boringest flip through ever. But I want to show you the pages individually because they did come out so differently from when we first sprayed them. And that's going to happen. You cannot plan, or at least I have yet to figure out how to plan how the ink will behave from the time you are playing with it wet to how it dries. It depends on your papers, how quickly it's absorbed, all sorts of things. With the alcohol inks, how quick does it dissipate, which colors are going to be taken out first. See, these separated, the colors separated. Sometimes they do that, sometimes they don't. I think it depends on the paper, what's in the papers as part of the process themselves, because that varies from notebook to notebook too. Even if you get the same composition notebooks every time. These are the 88-cent cheapies at Walmart. But they come out different every time. You get a similar effect, sure, but it's not something you can bank on. Okay, I did not seal the edges of my ribbon, and I probably should have. Which I might run some glue over it. See, I just did it again. Dang it. Okay. Alrighty, so balloon animals, washi tape, stickers. This one's a pocket. Note papers. Project Life cards, which stupid cheap at Tuesday morning. I got a heck of a collection there. I use them as pockets. This one is a pocket that's stuck down. These things I love. I need to make millions of these because they're awesome. I think I paid, that's from Jelly Bean Soup. That's from Tuesday morning, Jelly Bean Soup, and yeah, on crazy sale. Okay. That, my lovelies, is how you do, or how I did, an altered composition notebook. Or this specific altered composition notebook. I don't know that I will be doing this with the flip out papers again. Honestly, I'd rather just make a journal. This was a royal pain in the butt. But I love how it turned out. So was it worth it? Absolutely. Am I likely to do it again? Probably eventually, but I'm not in a rush to do it. I do have to show you this. I was at the thrift store ages ago and found this. Now we've all seen this, right? It's the pin the tail on the donkey, but with the stickers. It's been sitting in the bottom of one of my boxes. I came across it the other day and went, oh my god! I'm doing a baby book. Baby's first pin the tail on the donkey. Which is hilarious. So, there's that. Does he need it? Will he ever use it? Probably not. On both counts. But it's funny. I also thought about randomly throughout the book sticking the tails. Like just do a tail and then, you know, a tail. Because that would be funny as well. And then figure out at the end that that's where the donkey was. I might do that. That is funny. But that's where it's at currently. I did make, let's see, tied with ribbons just to help hold it together, because yeah, these books, composition notebooks, can put up with a lot of abuse. But just to be sure, I like to do this anyway, but just to be sure, I want to make sure it's all held together. So it's got ribbon and yarns and craziness. And our charms here are all nautical. I've got feathers, fish, seashells, starfish, sand dollar. Let's see, I have a sailboat somewhere. Look, all nautical theme type things, which is more for his mama than for him. And she can take that off if she wants to. It's one of the locking, I don't even know what they actually call those. I did a safety chain wrap on it though, so it's wrapped to itself, and then just added from there with all miscolored stuff, because I like that. That way she can add whatever she wants to it and it's not going to look out of place or weird. So yeah, that for the now is little dude's first junk journal. We are going to stick on, waiting for Sammy to come over because she's going to paint the chipboard robot. Where is it? Oh wait, down here. Of course it's down here. I have chipboard robot. How stinking cute is that? But we're going to stick that somewhere on the front here. Maybe there. I don't know. But we're going to stick him on the front and do a closure for it. And this one I think will be about done unless I go back through and doodle. But this book needs to be sent because I'm way far behind. Okay, so that's for cover, stickers for his mom, and this whole present goes with this that I made and finally finished. And let's see, I'm gonna have to run it through the washer, I think, before we send it. And then yeah, but this is his baby blanket because I love to knit. How cool is that? But I make these for all the babies, so yeah. All the friends that have babies get baby blankets. At least one. So he'll have that as a keepsake, and that. So yeah. Still don't know where to put that robot. Look. I definitely want it on there though. We'll see what color she comes up with. What I might do is stick it there and then write his name. Or get letters. Do little 3D letters. That'd be cool. I don't know. That's where we're at for today. Thought I'd give you an update, and I probably won't post this until I send this off. Would be the smart way to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how we'll do it. Alright, lovely. I have a ton of projects coming up and a lot of sit down, hang out, chat, and just make random things. So if you want to do that, definitely do the like, subscribe, ring the bell thing, and then you can work on whatever projects you're doing. And I've got a couple ideas I really want to try out just to see if they work, or work for me, I should say, because yeah, we see a lot of people doing crazy cool stuff and whatever, and it's like, yeah, that's cool, but what if? And other ideas seem to trail from there. So that's where I'm at with using a bunch of my stuff that I come across again, putting it to use, making things to use, whole bunch of journals, not just to make. I mean, we'll be making them, but then I want to come back and work in them, because I'm not art journaling as often as I'd like to, and that's because I keep making all these things. So yeah, it's down to making ephemera, I think, and journals, and then using the journals. Lots of collage and art journaling. Anywho, thanks for visiting today. I know I'm all over the place. I'm coming down off of a very, very serious migraine episode. It's been weeks, and I'm not sleeping hardly at all. So, yeah, I'm just exhausted, and my brain is all over the place. More than usual. I'm gonna go find some coffee, some water, and some lunch, maybe. But I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But yeah, do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe, ring my bell. Hit me up in the comments if you have any questions or ideas or stuff you want to see. For the people that have requested videos, I'm working on it, I promise. My room's all put back together, so now I can use my space, and I have a list. Actually, I have several lists, so I will get on those, and yeah, you'll see them as they come up. Thanks for being here today, you guys. I love you.